Okay, Option Sharks, this is your option coach, and we are back once more. This is a part 2 of the first one that I just created. So in this video, I want to talk about obviously the last 2 weeks of August has been very choppy, and then September we've been seeing a lot of swings. All right, so there's a lot of volatility and swings in the market, especially the beginning of September. And then what I want to cover is that there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. You guys have to pay attention. So if you're in the markets, you're trading, you're investing, you have to understand this. And it goes back to geopolitics and macroeconomics. Now, what I want to talk about is the three in the world. Number one is the US, right? That's the number one superpower. And then you have China number 2, Russia number 3, and then India number 4. Maybe India's number 3 now because they are growing tremendously fast. Now, what's the problem is that when you have number 2, number 3, number 4 team up together, then number 1's gonna have a handful, because number 1 will not be able to deal with all 3. So that's what's going on right now. And if you're in the markets, you've seen this first week of September is a red day. So that means it's because of what's going on with the BRICS nation, right? They are working together and they're working to go around the dollar and not have to depend on the dollar, not have to have the US controlling everything, right? They want to separate and be able to not be affected by these type of geopolitics with the US. You know, the administration knows what's going on, and the Trump administration is not stupid, right? So what they understand now is that rather than try to isolate these countries now, it's going to get to the point where the dollar is going to be, it's already losing its value, but it's going to get to the point where the administration is going to have to meet on some common grounds, right? Because they'll get to a point where the US will not be able to manage and keep going if they don't make some common grounds and make some meet in some middle ground, right? So understand that when you this market, you'll see that the September the swings are coming from the geopolitics and macroeconomics that's going on in Asia particularly. And of course, you'll see the treasury bills fluctuating, and then of course inflation, and then we are expecting a rate cut coming down in September. But more importantly is the geopolitics and macroeconomics. And also, if you look at gold, how you can measure uncertainty in the market is looking at gold. So when there's a lot of uncertainty, I talked about this before, gold is at an all-time high. It's breaking new records. Same thing as silver, all-time high. So investors are putting their money into more safe havens rather than putting their money into places where companies where it's a little bit more overvalued, right? So understand that. And like my personal measurement is looking at how gold is fluctuating, because when you see gold at all-time high, you know it's a lot of uncertainty, and gold is something that has been store of value for centuries. All right, so either way, I want to share that with you guys in this video, and then stay tuned on the second half of the video. You're going to see an actual live sample of me coaching one of my option sharks. Okay, and then what do you call it? Excuse me, there's some people in the background. Yeah, so second half, actual sample of a coaching call with me working with one of my option sharks. And then you also, if you're in the market, you need some help generating income anywhere between 3 to 10% per month, I can certainly help you with that. The link is in the description. Book a time. You'll speak to me personally. I'll personally guide you and help you. I'll give you a virtual tour, show you exactly how we work. And if we're a fit. We'd love to have you on board and love to work with you. And then, yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe, and then book a time. And then, of course, I'll see you on the next one. Okay, so we have, Mara executed, so that's done. 110 cover call, we need to roll that one.
Good.
Yeah. You want to keep the shares, right?
I would love to. Yeah.
Okay, so let's trade, roll, look for September 5th.
September 5th, okay.
Yeah, I gotta go out on this one to get to that. Look for 121. Yeah, 523. Yeah, that's good. So you get paid for this. 0.55, 0.05. You can try 0.75 or 0.772.
One position, right?
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, one. Just it's a cover call roll. And we'll leave that. I got filled. Okay. And then what else do you have? You have a SoFi 22 call. You can roll that too. Yeah, that's a 22. Are you trying to keep this position or no?
I would love to keep, even if I want to keep the shares.
Yeah.
I would love to, yeah.
Okay, then just roll. I think really SoFi, I would just keep the same strikes. I know SoFi doesn't, it just trades range bound. So you can go aggressive and just go roll this position, keep the same strike for next week, August 15th for 22.
22?
Yeah, you get paid $70 for that per contract, which is okay. And then, the spread, no, you're not gonna get filled for that. Yeah, you're too high. You gotta replace this order. But Yeah, it's gonna be
So
pending there.
5.
Yeah, replace. Just go with 0.51 as well.
Right.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Process that. Okay, that's done. And then let's go down and see what else you got. You have a cover call on Palantir that's in the money, I believe. Palantir is trading at.
Okay.
Yeah, you got
So
there. Let's roll the Palantir. Go down. Click on that 170 call.
where's this one? This one? Okay.
Wow, it's deep in the money. So let's roll this too. How many shares contracts do you have this?
Palantir, I have 600. I have a lot.
Okay, so we gotta roll far. We gotta roll far out. It didn't expect to go that high. So
Should
let's
we?
go to you gotta roll it. You don't lose your shares.
No.
Yeah. So trade roll. This one you may have to go really far. It's 19. You can go to look at November 15th. November 21. 21. Okay, there you go. So that's
how much?
The 195. The 195. Yeah, and then just try 1.20. Okay, let's go with that. Let's see if it gets filled. All right, let's leave that alone. Let's see, go back. And that's gonna be, just give it a little moment, it might just fill up. Let's see what else do you have. RFL 815. You can roll that one too, the RFL.
RFL?
Yeah, RFL, just roll that.
Okay.
Trade, roll, select. What is it trading at right now?
It's very low. It's
oh, it's only $1.68. So that doesn't give you much choices. Go to November 21st. You can let it. What's up to you? Yeah, there's no money to be made here, even if you roll it out to. It's only $1, but hey, $1 is $1. So let's go to September 19th. Yeah, just click on the $1 one to 250. Yeah, just make $57 here. You can go with wow, the spread is interesting. Wait, don't. Oh, you're clicking too fast. Yeah, I gotta exit out of this again. All right, enterprise. Okay, continue. Go with try 2.0. It's really unlikely you get filled for that. That's crazy. I don't know how they come up with the numbers here. No, it won't work. Yeah, you're not gonna get filled for that. It's all right, just go for it. Let's see. This is a short call roll. It's just medium, so go for it. Let's see.
Should we?
You got a credit or debit? No, you got it on cost. No, you need to go to continue. This is a credit.
Okay, so
it's 0.1 to close, and then 0.1. You're gonna make 0.1. No, it's breaking even. Leave this alone. There's nothing to be made here. Yeah.
Okay.
The cost to close is $1, and to get paid is $1, so it doesn't matter. We just have to leave that one alone, and then let's update the Palantir. Next order. We had let's try 1.13. Let's just go with that. Yeah. Let's see if it got filled.
Yep.
Okay. Good. Yeah. All right, that's done. Let's go back, and then go down. Okay, everything looks good. And do you have buying power to trade?
Very limited.
Very limited. Okay. Yeah, so it's just more about, well, you made about, I'll say 600-700 there. And then the main thing would be most of your position is just tied up in the long position. Go down to see what your stocks. Yeah, so you have a lot of things you're holding on to, right? Palantir 600, RFL 5700, SoFi 200 shares, more 600. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just more cover calls, maintenancing, and then that's pretty good. Let's look at your 1 month. Click on your 1 month, the 1 day, 1W, 1M. Yeah, so you're doing good. 23,000 this month, 23.8. Okay.
What did I make today? What's total?
You don't have enough capital, free capital. The capital is in the long, in the buy and hold, and then we're selling cover calls on the long positions. So you're okay. Sometimes there's just times where you have to just because you have so many long positions that you're only selling cover calls. You're not able to sell puts and enter new positions.
That's why my buying power is very low, right?
Correct. Because the capital is all tied up in your long positions.
Does it make sense to have very short calls? I mean, within a week, so I can have a more buying power, or it's more headache?
You already have. Well, the cover calls are some are short, some are long. The long is because you're long term on the stock, so we don't want to get the shares called away. That's why we rolled it out farther. Yeah. So that's what. Yeah, but you don't have enough buying power for any selling put on the short side.
Anthony, I already asked you the same question. This question before. So I want to lose my shares anytime when I'm making the rolling position. How to prevent it?
You cannot prevent it. You just have to roll it out. You just have to roll it. If you don't roll it, you have a high chance. Not a high chance. You have I'll say a 5% chance of getting the shares called away if someone decides to exercise.
Okay.
Yes. But it's really unlikely. Yeah. So overall, it's good. This is just making some money and maintaining, and then what you want, because based off your portfolio right now, what you want to happen is your long positions to continue to increase in value. All right. Now the thing with long positions is that when it increases in value, it's just unrealized gains. gains that it's not realized until you close the positions. That's why I always ask you, are you trying to keep the position?
Yeah,
Right? So
always, yeah.
yeah. So then it's just going to keep continuing. Then what you need to do is, now that you have these long positions built out, you have to do what you can to add more capital, so you have more liquid capital to trade in and build new positions for income or build new positions. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. So depends on your goal, right? If your goal is to get to 250K, $500,000, then yeah, you're gonna want to add capital because that will help you get there faster. And if you're okay with what you're working with, then it's just gonna be a maintenancing opportunity presents itself, and just slowly, slow and steady get to 250K. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So the reason is because your capital is, like I said, is tied up in the long positions. You have a lot of buy and hold.
Okay.
Okay.
The question. Okay, if I have let's say the money, I have a liquid. So
Yeah.
what's better to have sell put or just purchase for good price and then have a covered call?
Depends on the stock, the situation. So if you had capital right now, we would go very aggressive on hood at 110 strike price, because Robinhood, the 105, under 105, that 199, the ship has sailed. It's not going back there anymore. You notice Robinhood is only going one direction.
Yeah, I see.
And,
I see.
yeah, and you can make sure. I made over, I'm close to 30 grand plus now on just Robinhood by itself. I had 2 or 3 other long positions that I had. I was thinking, geez, I could have just not diversified, and instead of buying those 3 positions, I could have just used all that capital towards hood. Right. That's why I always think about. People diversify, have more than one stock, but sometimes having concentrated focus on a stock that you have the belief in, and the right fundamentals, and the company is doing the right thing, having concentrated buying power in one location, it's not a bad idea, because that's how you experience exponential growth. So that's something that ran by my own mind when I was looking at my portfolio. Right. But it's too late to say that, because the next zone for Robinhood right now is 110 strike price. Right. So the thing is, you have capital to do that. So we would not be able to do that. But either way, you still make some money overall. And then, yeah. So like, let's say, for example, if you feel like Palantir has reached its peak, if you were to liquidate and close out your Palantir positions, you have a lot of capital, and then you could put that towards hood at the 110 strike price very aggressively. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. And Palantir and the Mars is down, but it's okay. We just give it time to let it recover. And that's fine. Yeah, everything's good. But other than that, the main thing is just a lot of capital in the other positions.
One more question. So as you see, I have a Raphael, and Raphael is on a low price at this moment, F5700. So at the same time, I have a Raphael sell it, completely all shares. How will it affect my covered call?
You wouldn't be able to sell the shares if you have a covered call.
I see. Okay.
You have to let that expire on August 15th. Then the shares are uncovered, and then you can decide to do what you want to do with it. I see.
Got it. Okay, got it. Okay, very good. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so we'll short and quick. Either way, yeah. What do you call it? If you don't have anything else, enjoy your workout, enjoy the Mother Nature, and then I'll see you next week.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. I understand, Tom. Yeah. Talk to you later. Okay.
Bye. Thank you.